good. Okay, now I feel your tongue's coming up a little too much. Okay, so go ahead and say human.
Human.
You feel how your tongue is hitting those top molars?
Yeah.
Right there?
Human.
Fa. That's where your tongue, you want to put your tongue.
Fall.
I know, right?
What? That was so weird.
You were pulling your tongue up a little too much. So I was just getting you to put it down a little bit more.
I don't want to fall another moment.
Yeah. I know, isn't that a great one? You can steal that.
Yeah. Hey Voxstar, and welcome to From Singer to Artist. I'm Lara Chapman, award-winning singer and songwriter turned viral vocal coach and the host of this show. At VoxTape Studios, we help singers from all over the world level up their voices by teaching them the 3 fundamental skills all singers need: technique, awareness, and artistry. Whether you're looking to go pro or just develop your voice for fun, my team and I are here to help. Check the link in the description to book your first session or grab some of our other resources. Alrighty, are you ready? Let's get started. We are back in New York City with one of our wonderful vocal coaches here at VoxTape Studios. Thank you so much, Kate, for joining me.
Hi, I'm so happy to be here.
Yes.
This is so fun.
Yes, I'm so glad that you're here. Thanks for making the trip from Philly. Come all the way up
no
here.
problem. It's an easy ride.
Easy ride. You came with it by train, I came by plane, and we meet somewhere in the world.
We just need a wheel.
It's
and we got it all.
Yeah, it's super cool that we work together, and you teach at VoxTape, and it's cool that we can do that even though we're like not even close to each other, like physically close. So, and then every so often we meet up in this world somewhere and do some cool stuff together.
I know.
Right?
I'm excited to go to Indiana soon.
Yes, next weekend.
Gonna be fun. Yeah, it's gonna be really fun. Never been.
Well,
what should I be? Should I be excited or scared or both?
No. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. We're in the city, so I don't really go to the countryside because it is a little scary for me sometimes.
Okay, fair.
But also I'm a little Swiss miss, so like I'm a little princess.
A little Swiss miss.
It is what it is. But no, it's great. Like it's just a small city.
Yeah. No, I'm excited. I can't wait.
I am the main attraction.
That's right. VoxTape Studios worldwide.
No, we'll have a lot of fun, and we'll shoot some more cool content for you guys.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
But today we're actually here to just kind of like introduce you to everybody so that they can get to know you a little bit more, who you are, how you ended up being a vocal coach, how your passion for music started, for singing. And then also we're going to do a little coaching session too, where you're going to teach me some things. And so what I was thinking...
I'm going to try. I'm going to try.
No, you're going to do great. You're going to do great. You know a lot more about voice than I do. So I'm very excited to learn from you. And what I was thinking for the coaching is I have like 3 random songs that we picked 2 hours ago? Or like maybe a little bit more than that, but it was like, what song should we do? And so I was like, okay, I want to expand my repertoire. And I feel like I'm always singing the same songs again and again and again. Let's maybe do something a little bit different. So I have 3 songs that I'd like to show you. I have never practiced them. This is just completely new.
More fun.
Don't even know the lyrics.
Great.
So, we're going to read on screen.
As you should.
And there you go. And so I just want to kind of see like what you feel like fits my voice well, what I could maybe put into my repertoire if I practice it a little bit.
Yeah.
And what maybe is like, hey, that's a really great practice song for you, but maybe don't perform it.
Okay.
Fair. Because there's a difference between practice songs and performance songs.
Oh, yeah. Just because we can doesn't mean we should sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Totally agree. So tell us a little bit more about yourself, because I know your story starting at Berkeley because that's where we met.
We did. We met at Berkeley.
Yes.
Super fun. I started singing when I was 9 years old, and I have this very specific memory of sitting with my CD player. I'm aging myself. With my CD player, I was listening to Hilary Duff, Metamorphosis, in my headphones, and there was a song on the album called A Girl Can Rock. Did you ever listen to Metamorphosis? I don't know.
Nope.
I was a big Lizzie McGuire girly. I loved Lizzie McGuire. And I remember singing along to the song, and my parents kind of looked at each other, and they were like, that was kind of good. And I was like, was it? And they were like, no, yeah, like, okay, she's hitting every single note. That's not normal necessarily when you're like 7, you know? So then like a few years passed and I kept singing a little bit around the house and stuff like that. And I was like, maybe I want to take voice lessons, kind of talk to my parents about it. And then one of my like best friends' mom, I was like, oh, I love this song when she was picking me up from school and I started singing. She goes, you know, Kate, you should take voice lessons. You're a really good singer. And I was like, I still like have like, it's like one of those core memories that you just like remember the first time like someone complimented you.
Yeah.
And I was like, huh. So then I said, Mom, my friend's mom told me I'm a good singer. You should get me voice lessons. And my mom was like, all right, well, let me look around and see if there's somebody. So I started taking voice lessons when I was like 9, which was really early. Because a lot of people at that time, I don't know if it was just in Massachusetts where I grew up, but people were like not taking singers unless they had already gotten their period.
Oh, interesting.
Which like I don't agree with that, but I understand, I guess, maybe where they were coming from at the time.
That's what it was for us. They didn't say like unless you've gotten your period, but they were like you have to be 13 to start lessons.
Yeah.
So I had to wait till I was 13, but as soon as I could, I enrolled right away.
Yeah, I know. I think like I have mixed feelings about that, but I started going to voice lessons, you know, and then it was like that's where I fell in love with Wicked. My voice teacher introduced me to the musical Wicked. And man, I just really loved The Wizard and I. I would just sing the heck out of that song. Can I swear on this?
Yeah.
Oh, I would sing the shit out of that. Like every time. And I remember when I first got the note, with me. And I was like, wow, I can sing the note that long? Yeah. Like, that's so cool. So I did that for a little while, and then I kind of hopped around voice teachers a little bit because, you know, like my parents were like, I think she needs a little bit more. She needs something else. You know, let's try some things. And then in 7th grade, I started taking lessons with a teacher who like really started learning like more about the voice, like anatomy about the voice. He was doing Jeannie Levetre's the somatic voice training, and he was like, my whole life has changed. Like he was like, forget everything we ever talked about and just like let's start from scratch with your voice. So I was like, okay, cool, I have no idea what you're saying, but yeah, so kept singing. And then I went to a Berkeley summer program. Did you ever go to a Berkeley summer program?
No, I did not. No.
I went to like a vocal summit. It was like a 3-day thing at Berkeley. And I was like, oh, I like this place.
Yeah.
Because everybody's weird like me. And then I went to 5-week.
Yeah.
And I loved 5-week. It was really cool. And I really loved the culture at Berkeley. I loved that there were people from all over the world. You could hear different music in different languages, like just walking down the hallway. Like that was really exciting. And I feel like, I don't know about you, but I feel like Berkeley really helped me see humans in different ways. You know, a lot of people can get stuck in like seeing the same people throughout their whole life because they live in the same area and they don't move away. Yeah. They don't find new things. And Berkeley, like, it was automatically like a very diverse environment. And I feel like that's like helped me understand that people are diverse in general.
Yes.
So we did Berkeley. Got into Berkeley, didn't think I was going to go because it's really expensive to go there. And now it's even more expensive to go there.
Girl.
Yeah, I remember.
College tuition is crazy.
Yeah. Cried because I couldn't go to Berkeley. I was going to go get a music ed degree at another school. And I was like, I can't do it. I have to go to Berkeley. And my parents were like, you might be poor forever.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I don't care. I'm 18. I have no idea what the consequences of my actions are.
Yeah.
So I went to Berkeley, and I don't regret it.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
good.
regret it. And I got a degree in music ed, and then I taught in public school for 5 years, and boy, was that interesting. Actually, I did really like it, but it was exhausting.
I'm sure.
I was waking up really early. I lived in Boston. I had to drive like an hour each way to work. It was a lot. I was losing my voice because I haven't been given any resources to take care of my voice as a teacher. And I was tired all the time, and I'm chronically ill. And I was just constantly struggling with anxiety, with sleep deprivation, being in the car for a couple hours a day after you've just had a really long day at work is not ideal. Yeah. So I went and got my master's in voice pedagogy at Shenandoah. And now I'm here and I teach at Temple University. I teach in the musical theater department there, which is really fun. I love that job. And I teach for VoxTape.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's kind of how we got started.
What made you want to get a master's degree?
I really wanted to teach in academia, so I did, and I also really wanted to learn more about singing. I'm a lifelong learner. Someone said that a little while ago, and I was like, oh yeah, me too. I'm a Virgo, and I don't know what it is about Virgos, but they really got to learn. Like, we want to learn everything, you know, like we want to soak it all in. And I really wanted to know why the voice was doing the things it was doing.
Yeah, I mean, I was a voice major at Berkeley, and I didn't learn anything about like anatomy or how the voice works, or we just had like what, a 30-minute lesson once a week or something like that.
Yeah,
and that was it.
Yeah, we never really learned that kind of stuff, and even in my voice lessons, it didn't come up. Not because my teacher wasn't knowledgeable, but because we just didn't have the time.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
And in music ed, you're working with kids who are trumpet players and saxophonists, and then, you know, they teach you how to sing in a choir, but there's no education on pedagogy of the voice specifically.
Yeah. Yeah. I honestly, that's something I still haven't learned to this day. Like the whole pedagogy aspect of like how to teach someone to sing. Like, it's not something because I was not a music ed major. I was a pro music major. Like, you make like your own degree, whatever.
I considered pro music as well because I wanted to do other things. Yeah. I know there was like a pedagogy class at Berkeley taught by, I think it's Sharon Brown in the musical theater department.
Cool.
I don't know if she's still there now, but it wouldn't fit in my schedule because I was too busy taking clarinet classes.
Yeah, because you had to because of the music ed major.
Yeah, which is so helpful now. Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, talking about musical theater department, that's actually how we met.
It is.
We were doing a musical. You were the director, right?
I was. I directed Bear, a pop opera.
Yes.
And Laura came in. You were a transfer, right?
So no, I did a 2-year program at a school here in New York City.
Okay, yes.
And it was a musical theater program, and I finished that, and then it was not like a transfer or anything like that. I finished my program here. It was just a 2-year program, and then I went to Berkeley after that because I was like, I don't want to do musical theater, and then I went to Berkeley and did a musical. But you know,
I feel like when you're in your first semester at Berkeley, everybody's just trying everything. You know what I mean? Like,
and I missed the a cappella group auditions. I was so mad about that. I was like, I really want to be a part of the a cappella group, but I didn't know that was like happening the first week, and I was like all over the place. And then I was only on campus for 1 year. Yeah. So I never actually got to do it, but I did the musical with you.
Yeah. So we did the musical, and I remember that being I don't even remember half of it because I was really stressed out. Yeah. Because I was directing. It was the first time I directed anything. But I remember you came in and you were really good. And me and my friend who was the music director, Craig. Hey, Craig. Yes. We were like, who is this little blonde? Who is this little blonde girl like coming in? And then you got the part, and then I don't think there was some drama with that show towards the end, but you were just always like, yeah, I'm ready to go. You were just vibing.
Yeah, I just like, I'm not getting involved in any of this drama stuff. You just tell me where you want me to be and what you want me to do, and I'll just show up and do my thing.
And you did. And that's all we ask. And that's all we ask is for people to show up and do their jobs.
Yes, we try. Well, I think I remember you telling me that you thought I was a Boston Conservatory student. Yeah, and not a Berkeley student. Because of my resume.
Yes, that is true.
Because I actually knew how to make a musical theater resume.
Yeah. I can't believe you remember that. I don't remember that. Did I say that in the audition or in the callback?
Maybe in the callback.
Yeah.
I think you said like, "Are you at Boca?" I'm like, "No, actually I'm at Berkeley." And they're like, and you said like, "Your resume looks so professional." I'm like, "Well, I just left a musical theater program in New York City where they taught us how to do that. Otherwise, I would not have known what to do."
Right, yeah. And like musical theater kids at Berkeley, sorry, Berkeley musical theater kids, but Berkeley musical theater kids are like, I can sing, like, let me come audition for the musical. Like, sometimes that does happen, which isn't a bad thing. But, you know, someone will be like, here's my resume, and it's like a sticky note with like, I was an American Idiot in the 10th grade. Yeah. And you're like, okay, thank you. And then usually they're very talented, but the resume is usually where people kind of mess things up.
Well, and you don't really go to Berkeley to do musical theater usually.
It's true. Yeah. I ended up in musical theater at Berkeley because I loved musical theater, and I had been doing shows and auditioning in New York like before the summer before I went to college.
Really?
I did.
You were auditioning down here.
I did.
Oh my God,
I went to an open call for Mamma Mia.
Cool.
It was like the national tour. You know, it was paying like nothing to go audition. Yeah. But I had just finished Next to Normal at this regional playhouse as Natalie, and a guy was there, and he was like, hey, you should like really like, we should work together, and you should start going out to New York. Mm-hmm. And so for a while there, I was like, maybe I'll just go to New York and not go to school. Yeah. But my parents were like, no, you have to go to school. And I was like, okay.
My parents were the same. They were like, oh, we don't care what you do. We just want you to have a degree, because then you at least, like, if whatever you're doing doesn't end up working out, you at least have something.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. You can say, look, I did the homework, and I did college without ChatGPT.
Yeah, that wasn't a thing back then, right? We're old.
Yeah, literally. Let me get my walker on the way out. But I ended up in musical theater at Berkeley just because I liked musical theater. Yeah. And I thought maybe that even though I was at Berkeley, that could be my future. And I guess it kind of is. Yeah. I guess it kind of is, because now I teach it at Temple. So it's kind of cool.
Do you feel like, because when I went to musical theater school, I very much felt like a misfit vocally and personality-wise too, but also vocally, I was really struggling to sound more musical theater. Everything I sang was like, yeah, this is a pop girl singing musical theater songs. And even the professors at Berkeley were like, why are you, not at Berkeley, at the New York Film Academy here. And they were like, why are you here? Like, this is not right for you. And I'm like, I totally agree. So because you're teaching musical theater at Temple, right? Yeah. So do you feel like there is a big difference between the two?
See, like you saying, people asking, why are you here, is crazy to me, because now anything that you go to New York for, they don't want to hear musical theater singers.
Yeah, now they want to do like regular pop.
You know, they want pop singers, they want rock singers. They don't want to hear, they don't want to hear Mr. Snow. You know?
That was one of my songs. That was in my book. When I marry Mr. Snow.
And listen, I love Mr. Snow. But that's something that I really work on with my kids now. I'm like, I want you to be able to sing these, classical leaning songs, but I also need you to be able to manipulate your voice in ways that people are looking to hear when you get out of college, Did you ever know Kiana Holmes?
Yes. I never actually talked to her, but I know who that is. Yes.
Yeah, she came and visited. Kiana Holmes is another Berkeley student. She came and visited. She was in the national tour of Hadestown, and she came and did a master class with my students. Cool. I was like, will you please come? And she was like, yeah. And she was like, I haven't sung a musical theater song in an audition in so long. She was like, when I go to an audition now, I sing from the show, or I sing a pop rock.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So maybe there's hope for me after all.
There is hope for you.
I can end up on Broadway one of these days.
I think maybe you had the secret sauce, God. Lara.
There you go. I was just ahead of the times.
Yeah, you were. Because now,
trendsetter.
Yeah, seriously. So that makes me kind of sad that people were like, why are you here? Because, I don't know. It isn't always about how pretty you sing. It's what you're bringing as an artist.
Oh my goodness. From
It's what
singer
you're
to
bringing.
artist.
It's your artistry.
Yeah.
It's you. It's not the character.
Well, see, I also had zero acting backgrounds. Like,
Okay.
I was just a pop singer. Like, I just wanted to sing like Lady Gaga and Christina Aguilera, and like that's really
Fair.
just all I wanted to do. But I didn't quite realize how like musical theater music was like so different from pop music. I was like, yeah, why not learn how to sing, act, and dance at the same time? That sounds
fair.
great. I just didn't do my research. Essentially, I was like, I can do that. I'll audition, and I got in, and it was a great experience. It really was. Like, I learned so much.
And you lived in New York.
And I lived in New York, and I
Which
miss
is-
it dearly.
Yeah, which is
so cool.
I feel like that's half of the experience right there
100%.
is living in a place like New York City.
I almost didn't go to Berkeley because Berkeley's in Boston.
Yeah.
People had to convince me to go when they heard that I got in. Like, even the professors here at the New York Film Academy, they were like, you have to go to Berkeley if you get into Berkeley. That just makes the most sense. Because I was set on going to the Musicians Institute, MI, in LA. I was set to go there. Coach Juliana from our team, she went there.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I want to be in LA or New York. Like, I don't want to go to Boston.
Yeah. What's in Boston? Respectfully.
So, yeah, I didn't love that, but I did it anyways because everybody was like, you have to go to Berkeley.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Yeah. I feel like the Berkeley name, it really is like, it's one step that you don't have to,
Yeah.
you don't have to prove that you can do pop music or prove that you can do contemporary music because it says Berkeley College of Music on your resume already. You know what I mean?
For sure.
It gives you kind of like a little bit of a step up. So that's why I really don't regret it.
And it gets you the network,
Yeah.
too.
People
which
always
I
ask
definitely-
about it.
Yeah. I should
Yeah.
take more advantage of the network. It was like,
No, me
yeah.
too. Me too.
But it's cool. It's definitely cool. I had a great time at Berkeley, too. And it's where we met.
Yeah, it's where we met.
Yay.
It's where we met.
Yes.
I had the opposite experience with my voice, though. I was a musical theater singer through and through. But I focused, I tried to focus on jazz and contemporary music, but I just had a musical theater voice, and I still do. People even, like, I'll sing at a wedding, and people will be like, did you sing musical theater? Like, yeah,
really?
I did. Occasionally it will happen. I really try not to, especially on the ballads. It's it's the ballads that the vibrato just pops out a little bit sometimes. It just happens.
Well, but also one thing that I have always been a little envious of, if I'm being truthful here, mixed voice, the whole like mixed land. Musical theater singers are just fantastic mixers, usually.
Yeah.
And it's not my strength at all. No. Mixed voice is something I really, really had to learn. I'm such a bottom heavy singer. Like, my default is just pushing through.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
just-
In like a chest.
Exactly. Just chest voice all the way. And it basically is like, now I'm
Wow.
yelling and not singing anymore. That's my default. And I have to work really hard to not do that. So mixed voice is not natural for me at all. It's something I actively have to think about and work on a lot to get it somehow like ish there.
So if I'm thinking back to Bear, a pop opera musical, Lara comes in and is like squelching these notes to the heavens. You weren't mixing those at all?
Oh no, I didn't know how.
God, I didn't know anything about voice at the time. But
Neither
like,
did I.
I would have assumed. I would have assumed that you had been mixing some of that stuff.
No, I didn't know how.
Whoa.
No, I was just trusting I mean, maybe, but because how do you know if that was truly just chest? Because it was like what, high E and F, and like it was just like up there all the time, and I was like, okay, well, here we go. But if you've been screaming on pitch for many years, you kind of learn how to do it, but it's not sustainable.
Yeah, no. And I think something interesting to think about with mixed voice is that when we're singing like contemporary commercial music, there's only like 20% of the time when we're in like a pure chest voice or a pure head voice. Most of it is mixed voice. Like, we really only use our like full head, full chest registers when we're exercising our registers.
Okay, yeah.
And everything else is kind of in this more like chest dominant leaning or head dominant leaning
Yes, yeah.
thing. I don't know if Coach Emily has already said these words.
No, actually not at all. Okay.
Yeah. So you probably were mixing, but you're probably just mixing like
that's
way heavy in your chest.
Yeah, that's
dominant.
that's what I was like kind of getting at with
Yeah.
like, I don't know if that like was like just pure chest or if it was like just a very chest heavy, chest dominant kind of mix.
Yeah.
But, and it was not a sustainable way of singing.
No,
not
yeah.
at all. And, you know, paid the price later, but you know, now I'm like, okay, we're no longer screaming. You know, it's actually interesting now, like those E's and F's are easier.
Oh, I'm sure.
Than back then for sure, but also easier than like B's and C's. Mm-hmm. B's and C's, I'm still defaulting to like it's just too much vocal fold closure. Like I get a lot of compression, like just here in my throat.
Well, it's interesting that you say, like, you mean like a C5?
Yes, yeah.
That's like there's some new scientific research out about a C5 in like in a test or an estrogen dominant larynx, that our chest voice muscle actually like disengages quite a bit, and our head voice muscle starts to engage and like take control at around a C5. So the fact that you're struggling at that B to a C5, normal.
Yeah.
Normal, because we're changing gears. It's like if you're driving stick shift, we're like into a new gear or a new passaggio, if you want to use the fancy word.
Well, and sometimes it even starts at A already. Like
really,
it depends on the song, it depends on the exercise. But
that's because we're stretching that chest voice muscle so much, you know, that it's starting to feel like I'm almost at my point where I can't stretch no more.
Yes. And I've been pushing that stretch for so long. Now I'm like actively trying not to do that. And so that head voice muscle needs to come in a little earlier. And it's like, I don't really know what to do down here. Yeah. You know, I got you like, up there, right? But like down in the
Do you ever hang out in like your low chest voice, or I'm sorry, low head voice? Do you ever hang out down there at all?
Haven't done that recently a lot, but I used to for sure. Yeah.
That might help.
Maybe I need to do that again.
Yeah, that might help a little bit, you know? It's all about that like bicep and tricep.
Yep.
Working.
What is it?
together.
Antagonistic pair? Is that the
Yes.
word? Yeah.
We love you, Maddie Tarbox.
Is that where that term came from?
Yes. I mean, if we want to get real serious, that definitely came from Dr. David Meyer, but with the bicep and tricep thing. But yes, that's like a common one we use. I like to just say like your right arm or your left arm, you know what I mean? Or like pulling at each other, you know, tug of war.
Yep. I was just going to say that. Yeah. Very cool. Well, you're already kind of coaching me. I love that. Thank you.
We're just chatting, you know. This is like my favorite nerdy thing to talk about, you know?
Yeah.
So
isn't it so, like, I truly believe that we have the best job in the world, like teaching other people how to sing.
It's so fun.
It is so fun.
And everyone's always like, man, I wish this was my job. And I'm like, it's great. I have no complaints. Well, I would love money. We would both love money. We're definitely in this for the money, guys.
100%. It's just like everybody in music or in arts in general. We're all in it for the money.
There's nothing better. And I feel it's cool when people are like, I wish I could do what you could do, you know, because we get to do really cool stuff every single day. You know, we're kind of living a lot of people's dream, a lot of people's fantasy, you know, getting to sing with people and singing ourselves. So it's cool. It's cool stuff.
And it's funny because like I never thought that I would end up coaching or teaching. Like that was never my career path. That's never where I wanted to end up. I wanted to end up on stage.
Yeah.
And then I did the on stage stuff and I was like, I don't love it.
Yeah.
Like I didn't hate it by any means. But I was like, I started coaching lessons on the side because money needed to pay the bills.
Yep.
And I was like, I can sing. I can teach other people how to sing. I took voice lessons for a really long time.
Right.
It's like, it's not the best, but whatever. That's a whole other topic.
That's how a lot of people start, though.
That's how you get, yeah.
That's how I started.
That's how I get started. There you go. So thank you.
We also, I had a music ed degree, but I wanted extra money, so I started teaching voice lessons. And I was like, wait a second, I think I like this.
Yeah.
You know?
That's exactly what happened with me. Like, I was like, oh, this is actually a lot of fun. Like, I'm enjoying working one-on-one with other people, like almost more, or actually not almost, but like a lot more than, you know, packing up all of my gear, driving somewhere to a bar or restaurant gig and play for 3 hours straight for like $50.
Yep, lose your voice in the process because you don't have in-ears or anything. You know, yeah.
And so I was like, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
I just really loved the vocal coaching side of it, and just making that one-on-one connection with somebody and being a part of their journey and helping them like reach their goals and dreams. Oh, that's just, I love that. You know, as much as I say, like, I'm a person that keeps to myself. Like, I don't have a lot of friends. Like, I don't want to, you know, go out all the time. Like, yes, I'm an introvert, but also like I love one-on-one connections. Like, I don't love big groups, but I love one-on-one connections.
Yeah. I think it sounds like to me you're like, you know how it's like introvert is actually just how you recharge, or extrovert is how you recharge. Like, I feel like I definitely recharge both ways, actually, an introverted extrovert or whatever. But it sounds like you recharge talking to people.
Yeah.
Or maybe, I don't know.
No, for sure.
Isn't that how they...
Because just yesterday, I was literally in sessions from noon to 7 p.m. all the way, like straight.
Yeah.
And, but I love that. I get so much energy from that.
Yeah.
And then at the end of it, at like 7 p.m., I was like, oh my God, I'm starving. Somebody make me dinner, please.
Yep.
But no, like, yeah, it's just in the session, I'm like, yeah, let's go. And then after, I'm like, I need to not see people for a lot.
No, yeah, especially on Zoom, it really kind of does, like, because you're focused on like, how do I look, but you're also focused on how do they look, you know what I mean? Like, because you're seeing a mirrored image of yourself all the time, which is, and when you're editing videos and editing things like this, we're constantly seeing ourselves. But it can be like overstimulating for sure.
Well, because like, especially in voice, the person you're working with, they look at you because they're trying to find cues. Yeah. Am I doing well? Am I doing something wrong? Like, what is this other person thinking, right? And so for us, we actively, at least that's what I do, I actively think about,
what am I doing with my face?
Smile. Don't, like, because if you're not engaging your facial muscles, you have a resting bitch face.
Yep.
And then they're like, oh my God, I must sound terrible. What did I do wrong? And it's like, no, it has actually nothing to do with you.
No, I'm just on 6 hours on Zoom right now, actually. Like,
and I'm just intently listening. I'm just listening. I'm trying to pay attention to you and not like, I hope that I'm not looking weird, right?
Yeah.
But, you know, you get used to it.
Yeah, it's fun. It's an interesting aspect of like online lessons is the trying to read people's facial expressions, and almost in like a theatrical way. You like respond because you want to get across how you're feeling about it, you know? Yeah. So like when someone does something really good, I'll be like, you know, like I'll be muted and I'll be like, wow, you know? But you know, it's fun. Sure. It's really fun.
Gives a little confidence boost when you see the other person celebrating what you're doing.
Yeah, yes.
As the student, right?
Yes, so, definitely.
I love that. Well, if it's cool with you, I would love to borrow your expertise.
Sure, let's do it.
And, you know, see what you
let's do some fun.
Think about my singing.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
I mean, we know you're a good singer. I already cast you in a show.
Oh, well, yes, you did. You were the one making that decision, I guess.
I was.
I'm sorry about that.
Me and Craig.
Thank you for giving me the chance to do it. Because it's funny, I went to musical theater school, and that was the first musical I've ever done at Berkeley. Post-musical theater school.
That's
first
crazy.
And last.
First and last.
Never did it again.
I am your only director.
Yes. And it was a great experience.
So funny.
So thank you.
Like I said, I have no recollection of those.
You know, we try and, you know, suppress the stressful times in our lives. The trauma.
It wasn't,
oh my God.
I actually had a really good time on that show. But I remember looking at the lead boys and saying, because there was, if you don't know Bear, pop opera, it's pretty much like 80 ballads. And then one like 11 o'clock number, which Laura sang. And then a bunch of like crazy other fun songs, but most of them are like ballads.
Yeah.
And I remember looking at the actors and being like, can you guys just make me like this song?
Oh no. Why did you pick Bear?
My friend who music directed really wanted to do it. He really wanted to do it, and I love him, so, and I wanted to do it with him.
Okay.
And also just because the message is so beautiful. I mean, it's about queer love, you know, so it was in a church, you know, so it was a great.
Remember making the church window? We like made that ourselves. That was
We
so
did.
cool.
We made the church window ourselves, so it was a good experience.
It was
fun.
And wasn't I pregnant? Like
Yes.
teen pregnancy?
Oh my God, I thought you were saying you're pregnant right now. I was like,
No,
what?
no, I'm not pregnant. Oh my God, no. Wasn't it like my
Jump
character?
scare. Did we get you to stop scrolling?
No, yeah, there you go. I'm pregnant. I'm not. But yeah, my character was like a teen pregnancy thing too.
Do you have a miscarriage?
You know, I don't remember.
I don't remember
I
either.
do not remember.
I don't even remember your name. Ivy.
Ivy, yes,
Ivy.
it was Ivy. But
Yep.
I couldn't even tell you what the 11 o'clock number was.
I'm all grown up. Look at me. I'm all grown up. Or something like that.
I have no idea.
I don't remember either.
It sounds about right, but I don't know. I'm sure if we
you don't
pulled
wanna
it
sing
up,
that
we
right
could.
now?
Oh my God! So here's the thing: I got up at 4:30 this morning
Oh.
to catch a flight.
Yep. Okay.
I am not warmed up. So you know, this
Have
is
you had any water?
like one bottle.
Okay.
So definitely
Okay.
not enough.
Yeah.
But you know, this is just what real life is. You know,
No, it is. It is real life.
it's so interesting because I just told you yesterday I was doing a bunch of sessions with like different people, and every single one of them was like, I'm not feeling 100% because I didn't get enough sleep yesterday, or I'm just kind of tired or whatever. And I'm like, hey, you know, here's the thing. And these are all new singers that I met, right?
Right.
I don't do recurring lessons. I just do the initial intake to get to know the student and place them with you or with
Yeah.
somebody else,
Yeah.
right? And so I didn't know their voice, and they, you know, when they're not feeling 100%, they're like, hey, I just want to let you know, this is not how I usually sound. And I'm like, very rarely are we at 100%.
I can't think of a time that my voice was at 100% in like the last year.
It's
Like, at
just
all.
not, yeah.
It just happens. It's just the way things are, you know?
But you learn how to deal with it, and
Yeah.
you learn how to use your voice still in a way that serves you, and you still get a great result,
Right.
and you can still deliver a great performance
Yeah.
if you're performing, even if you're not at 100%.
Right.
It's
Totally.
just a part of life. A
It
part of
is.
being an adult, at least.
Yeah. Back when, you know, we were like 19, 20, screlting to the gods. Yeah, we were very spry and we could bounce back
Yeah.
easily. But now that we're 30,
Yeah.
Are you 30?
Almost 29.
29.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, now that we're old.
Yeah.
We're not old, but you know,
We're creeping
it's
up
not
there.
as easy of a bounce back. You know?
No, it definitely isn't. It definitely isn't. So the songs that we were kind of like texting back and forth about were Gravity, Sarah Bareilles, Die With a Smile, I think is what it's called, Lady Gaga, which is what I would usually default to more. But it sits in that A, B, C range.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh my God, that's harder for me to sing than higher
gets
stuff.
a little grabby.
Exactly. Yes. Very grabby. Very
sticky.
grabby. And the last one was, Chapel Roan.
Oh yeah.
Good luck, babe. Yeah.
Okay.
Which one do we want to start with? Which one's the easiest?
I feel like they're all hard in different ways.
Gravity's probably the softest.
Yeah. Do you sing soft?
Like, not a lot, but I should do it more.
Okay, so there's that. Would it be more challenging for you to sing soft or more challenging for us to address some of the grabbies, do you think? What feels more
The
productive for you
grabby,
right
I
now?
think, is going to be more challenging. So if
Okay.
we start with Gravity, I think that's kind of like almost like a little bit of like a warm-up.
Do you want to you want to do that?
Yeah. I mean, I'm saying that now and I'm like, oh my God, this is way harder to sing than I thought. Because it looks like, you know, if you pull up on YouTube, you can see which videos you've already watched. So it looks like I already sang this once.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
at
there
least
you go.
that.
There you go.
But right now, just hearing it, when I think Gravity, I'm thinking John Mayer. Gravity
I love that song.
is working. So I'm like, well, how does this Gravity go?
Something always brings me back
Yes.
to you.
There you go.
The
Like I
reason
said,
I
not
recommended
prepared.
this song is because I literally saw a TikTok of Sarah Bareilles singing it, and I was like, God, I love her.
Oh my God. I love that. Okay, well, let's try this. Something always brings me back to you. It never takes too long. No matter what I say or do, I still feel you here till the moment I'm gone. Something like that.
Yeah, you're right.
You hold me without touch. You keep me without chains. I never wanted anything so much than to drown in your love and not feel your rain. Set me free, leave me be. I don't wanna fall another moment in your gravity. Here I am, and I'll stand so tall, just the way that I'm supposed to be. But you're onto me and all over me.
All right.
Something like that. I don't know how it keeps going, but I know the first verse.
Solid. That was solid. How did it feel? I always ask that first.
Same.
Yeah. Like, how did it feel?
When I watch recordings of lessons, I'm like, literally, Laura, stop saying how did that feel. It's like all the time.
Well, I feel like we're always checking to make sure, like,
yes. Because you don't want to project on the person.
Right, exactly.
Right?
Yeah, it's
So-
like how they're feeling. Like, so maybe they thought that was the greatest thing they've ever done or the worst thing they've ever done. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
exactly.
So, how did it feel?
How did it feel? Honestly, pretty good. I'm like not mad about that.
Yeah.
There were some notes in the chorus. I don't want to fall another moment.
I'm trying to figure out, man, I wish I had ding,
Keyboard.
keyboard.
That note right there.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a little tip for everybody. If you don't have a piano, you can just download the Tiny Piano app for your phone, and then you have a little boop, beep, beep. So that note. Hold on. It's A. I don't want to fall another moment.
Okay.
So this is right where usually, right, the grabbiness starts
grabbiness
happening.
starts.
I do want to build intensity there,
Yeah.
but I don't want to go like, fa, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to fa. That's too much.
Yes.
I don't want to fa. Like
feels too
somewhere in
light.
the mix,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like, how do I get to that mix?
So when I teach, I like to use like numbers or percentages a lot.
Yeah.
Because I can think that it's a 6 or I could think that it's a 2, right? But it doesn't really matter what I think. It matters what you're experiencing.
Yeah.
So when you did it like more harshly, what did that feel like number wise and effort? So like how much energy you're putting behind it. Like 1 is no effort. You're like sitting on the couch relaxing. And 10 is like you're scrolling Defying Gravity at a bar at 2 a.m.
Oh, love it. Probably like a 6.5.
Okay. A 6.5. Okay. So it didn't feel super duper harsh, but it didn't feel super duper easy.
Yes.
Okay.
I think for me, it's mostly like the tone too. Like, it starts sounding a little wide, like a little spready.
Yeah.
I don't want to like wide and spready.
Okay, can we try it? Can we do the chorus on a pufferfish?
Oh, love pufferfish.
I love a pufferfish. Because a pufferfish pulls our larynx down, right?
Yes.
And if you're saying it's feeling like it's widening, we might need to, I didn't hear so much like, let's see if we can pull your larynx down before we go for the mouth, because it might just need a lower larynx.
Yeah, because fall, right? It's like
Right,
more
yeah,
like
you're already opening your mouth.
Yeah.
Right. So just try to. Okay, good. How did that feel?
I was like really like trying to find the note. I don't want to fall. And there, that feels good.
Okay, now let's do. I haven't sang it all today either. I just realized as I was about to sing. I don't want to fall.
I don't want to fall.
Yeah, do it again.
I don't want to fall.
Okay, that's sounding a little bit more warm now.
Yes.
I don't want to fall another moment.
I don't want to fall another moment.
Yep.
I don't want to fall another moment.
There you go. Now, I want you to think about keeping the air going. I don't want to fall. I don't want to fall another moment. Keep your air on that A, fa.
I don't want to fall another moment.
Yes, that feels a little bit better.
That feels less grabby.
Yeah. Sometimes we get grabby when we just like go, uh-oh, it's coming. I got to stop the airflow. But really what we need is, we got to keep the air going. We need air to sing, right?
Yes.
So here, let's go from set me free. And then let's hear how fall, well, you're keeping the air flowing through.
Okay. Set me free, leave me be. I don't want to fall another moment in your...
We might need a fresh pitch.
Gravity. Oh, are we too low? Fall another moment. So, here I am and I'll stand so tall, just the way that I'm supposed to be. Oh no, hold on. It's upside down. Okay, here. There you go. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Set me free, leave me be. I don't want to fall another moment in your...
Good. Okay, now I feel your tongue's coming up a little too much. Okay, so go ahead and say human.
Human.
You feel how your tongue is hitting those top molars?
Yeah.
Right there?
Human.
Fa. That's where your tongue, you want to put your tongue.
Fall.
I know, right?
What? That was so weird.
You were pulling your tongue up a little too much. So I was just getting you to put it down a little bit more.
I don't want to fall another moment.
Yeah. I know. Isn't that a great one? You can steal that.
Yeah.
That's a great one.
Totally stealing that. Even though human and fall, like it's a completely different
it
word.
Just kind of gives you a
vowel.
spot to like tell people like, okay, not too far. Because a lot of times when you say arch your tongue, people are like, right? You know what I mean? So that's a good way to kind of just like tell them where to put it.
Yeah.
If they're going too much.
Huh. I don't want to fall. I don't want to fall.
Yep.
I don't want to fall another moment. Yeah, it's like right in that break for me, right?
Yeah,
it's like I can muscle through it, but I don't want to.
Yes. Yeah. Can we go back to the beginning?
Yeah.
And can we play with that breathy something always?
Yeah. What would you like me to do?
Eyelash kind of. The original. When you think about breathiness, what do you like think? I'm trying to figure out what question. You're thinking, okay, you think open?
Don't mind the piano. Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Like open the vocal folds, let more breath come through to sound breathy.
Okay. Open the vocal folds. Okay.
Yes.
Can you try singing it? I might need to hear you do it once, actually. I'm sorry. Can you start at the beginning?
Do you want me to do it breathy or not breathy?
Sing it breathy.
Sing it breathy?
Yeah.
The whole thing?
Yeah, just the first two lines.
Okay. Something always brings me back to you.
Okay, yeah, I know it. Okay. Can you show your teeth?
Yeah.
Something always brings me back to you.
Something always brings me back to you.
Yep. Okay, now can you take the vibrato out?
Ooh. Something always. Ooh, completely?
Something always.
Oh, something always brings me back to you.
You feel how intimate that is?
Oh, that is weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I love it. It's weird in a good way.
Yeah. Well, because if you ever watch like people really sing quiet and breathy, their like face is really close to the mic. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to max anything out. But they're like right here up on the mic.
Yeah.
And they're like this. They're like
Billie Eilish like eats her mic.
Yeah, right? Because we're picking up all those bright frequencies.
Yeah.
So if we want a really bright frequency, we got to show teeth.
Yeah.
Right? You'll see the Alphabuzz doing it on Broadway. Right? Like,
yeah.
So that was the other thing I wanted to touch on.
Cool. I like that. Yeah. And then why remove the vibrato?
I guess that was a moment for me where I was kind of like letting my bias come in, and I like kind of prefer, just because I've heard this song a million times since I was like the age of 10 years old. I feel like this. I don't hear a lot of vibrato in Sarah's voice. So it was more like kind of one of those things where you can kind of make the choice as the singer. Do you want to keep the vibrato in or you want to take it out, right? You know what I mean? So it doesn't become such a automatic. It's more of like a thing that you're choosing to do rather than...
I totally just was not aware of it at all.
No, yeah.
It's just like, let me just sing this.
And, sometimes I'll be like, can you try it with no vibrato real quick? And people will do it. And then I'll be like, okay, what did you think? Did you like that? Because you're the artist. You're the artist.
You get to pick.
Yeah, you get to pick.
Yeah.
But the fact that you can do it is good because that means that you are like technically like strong.
And I
right?
think that's kind of like our job as voice teachers is make sure that the singers have options.
Yes.
And then it is their artistic choice. And we can guide them. Yes, toolbox, yeah.
It's a toolbox.
Yeah, we can guide them, like, oh, what if you did vibrato here? What if you did no vibrato here? What if you, like, we can guide them on that, but at the end of the day, it's their choice what they want to do.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I liked it because it did make it feel more intimate. Like, that's a word that you used before, and I like that because I wasn't holding out all the notes all the time.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I was like, I need to make sure that there's no vibrato coming in, so I'm just going to cut it short.
Yeah, and that's okay. I feel like that's a stylistic thing. I almost had you sing it staccato so you could like really feel, like, okay, I like when it's short there and long there. I do that with people a lot. I'll tell them like, okay, can you just sing it no vibrato, staccato? And they always look at me like, I'm going to kill you. But it really does help you like hear, oh, that might be cool if I cut it short. Or, oh, that might be cool if I held it longer, right?
So when you say, just so that we can have like an example for what that sounds like, do you mean like every single note, something always, or something
would probably,
always?
Something always brings me back to you and never takes too long.
Yeah.
I'll do that with a lot of jazz. I'll do that with jazz, so that way they can feel like the back phrasing of it, and like different styles and stuff like that.
Okay, very cool. I've never sung a lot of jazz. I actually wanted to audition for the New School here in New York, which has a jazz program.
Yeah.
Because I just needed to figure out a way to stay in New York City.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
But then I went to Berkeley instead.
Yeah.
Wow.
No NYU, huh?
No, I don't even know why not. But because Berkeley's Berkeley.
Yes, Berkeley's Berkeley. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Cool. So honestly, like I felt pretty good about this. How do you feel about this song for someone like me, which I'd never do anything like this?
I think it sounds really nice. I think it's fun to kind of play with like we're swinging the pendulum in the opposite direction of where we usually go.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Do you want to do it one more time or you want to go to Die With a Smile?
My question is like, I don't really know how the ending of this song, what the ending looks like. Does it get belty? What happens
Yeah, we get
there?
like a nice, one thing that I still know is that you're keeping me down. Remember that?
Yeah, that's right.
And I think she goes, ooh, or something. Don't quote me on that.
Where is that? Where is that part?
I live here on my knees as I try to make you see. It's like the bridge.
Are you keeping me down? Okay, I'm singing. You're neither friend nor foe.
But I can't seem to let you go. One thing that I still know is that you're keeping me
down. Okay. Yeah, I don't know this bridge. Like I said, I didn't prepare the song at all. But I can just that like those two phrases. The one thing that I still know is that you're keeping me down, just to see what happens.
Yeah, sure.
How does the one thing go?
Friend or foe, though I can't seem to let you go. One thing that I still know is that you're keeping me down.
So one thing that I still know is that you're keeping me down.
But you can. I'm like in like a heady kind of weird thing.
Well, yeah. Look, I'm just trying to get the notes because I don't know the notes.
Yeah. You're good.
One thing that I still know.
Yep.
Is that you're keeping?
I'm sorry. Is that you're keeping me?
Keeping me. One thing that I still know is that you're keeping me
down.
Okay. that you're keeping me. Close enough.
Yep.
Down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it kind of like goes off into a riff, but we can just focus on da.
Yeah.
Okay. One thing. Can you do it one more time? Sorry.
Yeah. One thing that I still know is that you're keeping me down. It's getting a little shouty there.
Yeah. Okay. You're going wah with like a W.
On.
One.
Okay.
It's kind of like cutting off. It's making the sound a little bit more nasally. Can you think wah? Wah. One thing.
Wah. One thing. Oh.
Wah. One thing.
One thing. Oh my
One
God.
thing.
One thing.
There you go.
That felt more open, like brighter.
Yep. But it wasn't like nasally.
No,
it was like
yeah.
One thing that you're still going wah, and I went wah.
One thing dad. One thing that.
Yep. One thing that I. Yeah, like that and I are like holding hands. One thing that I. Yeah, there you go. There it is. One thing that I still know.
One thing that I still know.
Okay, good. Now, where are you on your effort level? On that one.
Yeah, that's it's probably a 7.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd like it to be a 6. Not
Usually,
a 7.
usually what you want to do is you want to keep things around at your peak, like at an 8. So a 7 I'm okay with, like if you need to give it a little bit more, especially since you're sitting down, like, you know what I mean? Like a 7 is okay for me, but does it feel like too much for you?
I just know how far I can push my voice, which is a lot. I'd rather keep it at a 6.
Okay. So we might need to add a little bit more head voice into it then. Whoa. Yeah, now make it a little whiner. Whoa.
Wow.
One thing. Yeah, you're like, you look tense.
Oh, fair. I'm just thinking a lot.
No, yeah.
One thing. Oh, that was great.
That was better. Yep. There you go.
A little head shake.
One thing that I still know.
Maybe a little bit of posture too. Okay. One thing that I still know.
Yeah. Now toss no. One thing that I still know.
One thing that I still know.
Good. And then we've got keeping me down.
Okay. Is that you're keeping me? That part?
Yep.
Is that you're keeping me? Da.
D-A-H. Da. That was better. Oh man, I wish we had a straw. I actually want to put it in between your molars and do a chop. Have you ever done a chopstick thing? Okay, there you go. Try da. That's better. That's better.
Trying to find that second note.
Yeah. That's better. Your tongue's gonna come up a little tiny bit more in the back on da. That's it.
I was like trying to adjust the tongue there.
Yeah. No. That's it. I think you might have been opening your mouth a little tiny bit too much, which is
too much.
Common. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's all the TikToks that are like, open
your mouth.
Open your mouth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes we do need to open our mouth.
Of course.
Please open your mouth when you sing.
Yeah.
But sometimes people are just opening so much that the larynx is like, I gotta go down. My mouth is so open.
Oh.
Right? Like sometimes it can be that. It's not always that, but sometimes it can be that. So I think in this particular situation, And also this, I think this is a D. I think this is a D5.
Oh, is it? Hold on.
Da, da,
C.
Ah, it's right on that special little note that
Yeah.
everybody loves. Wow, Sarah. Okay, Sarah.
I'm like, do I accidentally have the transpose thing on? No, I don't.
No,
I don't.
yeah,
it's
I've done
C.
that before.
Yeah.
Actually, it happens quite often. And I'll be like, oh, sorry, it was actually up a half step. My bad.
Oopsie.
So, da, ah, da, da, ah.
I'm trying not to
You're
open
going,
my mouth.
You're
Yeah.
going, da. Think a little bit more neutral. Da, da.
But I have
Like-
to open my mouth for that.
If you okay, so you might need a little bit of opening, but I'm
Okay.
just don't over open.
Yeah?
You would, yeah. Yeah. That's better.
Okay.
That's better.
Yeah, that feels better.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
feels
yeah.
better.
Sometimes people just end up going, oh,
Yeah.
I'm like not on the mic. Sometimes people are like, da,
Yeah.
and you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
All that is giving you like TMJ.
Yeah,
You know? Yeah.
No, that felt like a good amount of opening. But if I'm really like just going, duh, like just with the
No,
finger between,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, this is getting very bright now.
A lot of times I use the finger, or like I'll have people use a pencil or a chopstick to show them that they can create the pitch without like hoofing it, right?
Yes.
But like most of the time when we're using the chopstick, it's really just to like kind of help you know that you don't need to open it as much to get what you're looking for, but you should still open your mouth like generally.
Yeah, but it's good to see like, oh, the work is being done down here. You don't need to like change your mouth shape to like get the note out. Yeah,
In
for
this
sure.
situation, I actually think also too, you might have been using too much twang.
Yeah, that's a common thing for me. Like it gets like too bright. And
Yeah.
It's like, oh, open up.
But that's the pop singer in you. You know what I mean? That's the Gaga. That's the Christina Aguilera. You know what? You know, coming through. So that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, talking about Gaga, do we want to look at the Gaga song? real
Yeah,
quick?
let's do it.
Was it Die with a Smile?
Yeah.
Smile. Oh, with an E at the end, but oh well. Okay. Apparently I've never done that one before, so
Die with a smell.
Die with a Smile. I just woke up from a dream where you and I had to say goodbye, and I don't know what it means, but since I survived, I realized wherever you
That's
go,
where
I'll follow.
Oh, we harmonized.
Nobody's promised tomorrow. How does this part go? Oh my god.
Wherever you go, that's where I'll follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
You were thinking of the Gaga harmony.
Sing with me.
Wherever you go, that's where I'll follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow. So I'ma love you every night like it's the last night. Like it's the last night. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you. If the party was over and our time on earth. See, like it's so grabby because it just sits in that range. Earth. Like, ugh. Yeah. I feel like this might actually be, you might be doing too much twang. I think this might be the same thing.
Oh, okay. How do I reduce that?
Okay, well, let's do it on the pufferfish first. So a lot of times, if we're thinking about the pedagogy of singing, we're thinking about scaffolding things, right? Like think about it like your voice is a ladder, okay? And we're going to think about, okay, so I hear something that I want to adjust. Okay, what's the first step in how I adjust it? Right? And this is kind of just like an education thing in general. You pick one thing and you zoom way in on it. Right. So first thing I want you to do, this is the first rung of the ladder, is we're going to puffer fish it.
Okay.
Just to kind of.
The world was ending, but on a pufferfish. Okay. It's like, I'm not all the way up there, right? I'm going under.
No, you're right.
No?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Sounds okay.
And I can switch into a
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's just do that right there. Okay, now let's do it on like a duh. Da 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 da. And we're relaxed in the back.
Yeah.
No twang.
Da 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 da. Huh. Da 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 da.
Yep.
Is that no twang? Is that twangy?
That didn't sound super twangy to me.
Okay, cool.
No. Yeah. Think like almost like numb. Like, do you ever get like Novocaine in your jaw or like in your teeth or anything? Have you ever had a cavity?
I have, yes.
So they give you like a when you like get a filling and like it's been a minute.
They don't do that in Switzerland.
They don't give you Novocaine?
Nope.
They're just like rough it.
You.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
Remind me not to get
if they pull
cavity.
a tooth, they do that.
They give you okay.
Yes.
So if you feel like you
Like,
yeah. If the world was ending, let's do it on the words, but let's do it
Like super
numb
lazy.
lips. Yeah.
Yeah. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you. It's like hard on that ooh sound. Like how do you shape it? But yeah.
So now like, and I'm gonna think in percentages again here. Okay, give me like whatever your 60% numb mouth is. So you still get 40% of moving your mouth to shape the word. So when you do the flip, which sounds so good, when you do the flip, like let yourself move your mouth. So think like 60% I'm relaxed here.
Okay.
Right? A lot of times we have to establish like the 100% of something, right?
Yes.
Like we just did, and now we can move
I call
the
it
needle.
overcorrecting.
Yes.
You go from one extreme to the other so you can meet in the middle.
Yeah. But now I'm going to see what your 60% is, and then I'm going to adjust from there.
Okay. If the world was ending, I'd want to be next to you.
Yeah. Okay, what'd you think?
Yes, I would love to have like 5% less volume on it.
You want less volume? Okay.
Yeah, just to feel like I have more control over it.
Okay.
Like it still feels like it's in that spot where it's like, it could be 5% better.
Okay.
It's way better than where it was before.
Okay. So why don't you pull it down to the volume that you feel good about? Do you like that 60%? Do you feel like you could use more facial movements?
I don't think it's necessary.
Okay. I feel like if you wanted to try like 65 to 70, whatever that means to you, I feel like
more movement.
Yep.
Okay. If the world was ending, I'd want to be next. Ooh,
Relax.
I'd want to be next.
Nah, think about it in the middle of your mouth. Not next.
Next. I'd want to be next. Woo. Okay. To you. That part is the easier part.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, that was nice. Like, think of it in the middle of your mouth.
Yeah. Instead of like at the, because it felt like in my brain, it felt like you were like thinking it was like at the roof of your mouth. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was like,
Yeah.
think about it a little bit more like in the center. I'd want to be nah versus nah.
Yeah. It's such a small difference, but it makes all the difference then.
Yeah.
Volume-wise and just in general, that felt more controlled.
Okay.
Throughout
Good.
the whole thing.
Yeah. I thought the first one didn't sound too loud to me,
Yeah.
to my ears. But if you were feeling that, we honor how you were feeling. We
Yeah.
honor,
For me, it's like the volume is one thing, but for me, it's like I usually say like that's a bit loud because like not because it's actually too loud. It's just like I feel like I'm working harder to get these notes than I probably have to.
Yes.
And I just translate that into volume.
Yeah. And that's good that you know that, because that's why it's so good. That's why we ask, how did that feel?
Exactly.
Because especially if this is our technically like the first time I think I've ever coached just you.
Yeah.
Right? We also have to like feel out so many things about the singer. Like, okay, what was that on your scale of like, this is the best I've ever sang and this is the worst I've ever sang, right? You know what I mean? It's kind of like one of those things where you just have to get really good at like reading the room with people.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, and especially if you're working with somebody who has a ton of experience.
Right.
And
which you do.
Yeah, and so they describe it in one way, and to you that might mean something else than it does to me.
Yes.
And so like clarifying that. The better you can describe how you're feeling and like
Yes.
what you're thinking and what's happening, the easier it's going to get for us coaches to help you.
Yes, and the thing about being a vocal coach is you're kind of like the filter. So someone can say like, I don't know, that felt like walking over water. I've literally had someone say, it feels like I'm gliding over like water. And so in my brain, I have to go, okay, so anatomically, what do they mean by this? You know what I mean? And you kind of have to break it down like that. It's our job to identify it and like filter it and then like move it forward. You know what I mean?
Gliding over water, that seems like flow to me.
Yeah. It's like one of those things where it's like, okay, so it feels like your breath is like flowing and your vibrations are like, everything is like in line. Yeah. Right? You know what I mean? Versus like going over like, I guess like a bump in the water. Yeah. You know, so it's just like, okay.
Speed bump.
Right. Which might mean your airflow is off or your larynx is going into a different zone. You know, there's like so many things it could mean, but then you just keep asking questions, you know? Yeah. It's fun. It's like a puzzle. Being a voice teacher is like...
It very much is a puzzle.
Solving a puzzle.
And sometimes we throw something at you and it totally doesn't work at all.
Yes.
And then it's like, all right, cool. Yeah. Let's try something else.
The first time you meet a student, you're usually throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks.
Very much so.
Because everybody's different. And that's the cool thing about singing.
Yeah. But that felt a lot easier this time around. So I feel like if I can figure out a way to sing that song that way, like in that more middle of my mouth. Yeah. And more flowy and, you know. Yeah. And not like too crazy with not going too spready, too crazy like mouth shapes and things like that. Then, that's going to make this song a lot easier. Because I never worked on this song because the one time I tried to sing along in the car, I was like, and my throat is just closing off. Yeah. And it's like, endefeuert. That's a German term for like, it basically translates into done fire. Like you're done with the fire. Endefeuert. Like when you're done.
And done. You're done. Like it's like, yep, okay.
Nope.
Okay.
No more. Fun. No more. So yeah.
Can I say I feel like I'm observing something. I feel like you're a little afraid to sing loud now because you've been in this like kind of place with your voice where you've been trying really hard not to oversing. Yes. I feel like you're a little scared to be loud now. Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely could be. It's because I've always been loud, and I've always been told I'm loud.
Right. Yeah. And so that can cause insecurity around actually being loud.
No, for sure. I think what's happening in my brain is like, if I am loud, I'm not ever gonna get into a mix until it's too late, and then there's always an obvious transition. And so I think I'm telling myself that if I want to mix, I need to pull back my volume because otherwise I'm just chesting it through.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes. Yeah.
I think that's why.
That makes sense. I think that's just one of those mind games that we all play with our voices. You know, it's just like, oh, well, people have told me this, so I need to make sure that I'm not doing that. Right. It's like, and then, but I think if it feels fine, you know what I mean? Like, please don't do anything that doesn't feel good in your voice. But if it feels okay, like, don't be afraid to sing loud.
Okay.
Yeah.
Watch me scream the whole song now. No, but I do need to find that more controlled place in this song. Yeah. Otherwise, it just gets like... It's just in the throat. It gets trapped in the throat, and then I'm just pushing through. And once I start pushing, it's like, and you're done.
I think the trappedness is you narrowing like into twang a little bit more than you need to. So why don't you just do the chorus again? But I want you to just think, I'm singing everything in the middle of my mouth. Yeah. Let's just try that and see if that works. A lot of times just focusing on one thing can like kind of click. Okay.
If the world was ending, I'd want to be next to you. If the party was over and our time on earth was through, I want to hold you just for a while and die with a smile. Ooh. If the world was ending, I'd want to be next to you. See, again, the die with a smile. Like, that's the higher part. That's easier.
Yeah, and honestly, you had a little grit, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah, it's like something like the world and our time on Earth. Whoever thought that was a good idea to put that word up there? Like, oh my God.
So for world, I would, a lot of times with O's, especially in like contemporary music, think the world.
The world.
A little bit more
The world.
If the world was ending.
If the world was ending.
Yeah, because O's are just so, they're just so weird, because if we close down on the OR, if the world.
Yeah. World.
If the world, or like you add it, make it more musical theory.
Yeah.
When we add an R to things.
If the world.
Can you're like, whoa. You're like sliding a little. Yeah, you're like scooping. Can you, if the world.
Yeah.
Is that where it is?
I always do that. I always slide into notes. Yeah.
That's okay. That could also just be like you're a part of your voice. And we
I
don't
would
need to
really
hate
love
on
to
it.
learn to control it.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so think about like a dart. If the
Yeah. If the
you're like hooahing it.
If the
That was it.
Okay. If the world was ending.
Yeah.
I wanna be next to you.
Yeah, and then Earth. Autumn on. Oh, I'm thinking about like autumn on Earth. Earth. That's kind of what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I'm just doing, instead of E, I'm thinking A. Autumn on Earth. Oof, yeah, that's a sticky note for me right now. Autumn on Earth.
That's really nice.
Yeah. That was more of a mix than a bell.
But I don't really think it needs more.
Yeah.
Our time on Earth.
Ooh, that was a nice one.
I just sometimes have to shake my head loose to just get the note out, you know?
Yeah, there you go.
Earth.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
That's a fun one. I love that song.
So I think there is actually potential for this song.
I think so too.
I just sang along to it once in the car and wrote it off.
Aww.
Because I was like, nope. I'm muscling.
Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, I feel that. I tried to sing this once too, because I was working with this pianist, and we were working on like some songs for like wedding, like reception, like like cocktail hours. So we needed to be like chill, but also like fun. So we were working on this song, and I was like, I think I need to bring this up like a whole step or a half step. And then it didn't have like the same. It didn't feel the same. And then I was like in this like heady spot, and I was like, no, we're going back to the original key, and I just need to find the spot. Yeah. So it's interesting. This is it's a weird song. And boy, Gaga, I mean, Bruno is like so high, and Gaga is like in this like sweet spot because she has never had a break in her life.
Yeah.
What? That must be nice.
Tell me about it. That was very helpful. Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm learning that I have too much twang. Nobody's ever told me that one before.
Really? I don't know if it's all the time, because twang is really good. Yeah. Twang is good to have, but maybe we're just leaning on it a little bit more than you thought.
No, for sure. That's super helpful.
Could be.
Thank you. And I think the chapel one would be kind of the similar thing then.
That's such a hard song. But
you could kiss 100 boys in bars.
Yeah.
But you're not belting that, right?
No, I don't think so. I don't think she's belting that. I think she's like in like a full head voice.
Right, like you could kiss 100 boys in bars, and then transition.
But down. I think what I would do is I would do teeth. You could kiss 100 boys in bars.
Okay, hold on. Now I want to know. Good luck.
I'm realizing I don't know the words.
Yeah, neither do I. You say that we are nothing, but you know the truth. Guess I'm the fool. With her arms out like an angel through the car sunroof. I don't want to call it off. You don't want to call it love. You only want to be the one that I call baby. You could kiss 100 boys in bars.
You're trying to mix it though. I think you should go. I think
Lighter?
you should like fully flip.
You could kiss 100
I feel like that's
boys and bars.
yes, and I know it's not like loud, but I think probably the more sustainable thing is.
Yeah.
I feel like that's really hard to be like.
Yeah.
You know
I mean,
what I
it
mean?
feels pretty easy, but if like I don't want it to sound annoying.
Yeah, it doesn't sound annoying. That sounded a little strained to me.
You could kiss 100. Really?
A tiny bit. Tiny bit.
Interesting. It doesn't feel strained at all.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
It might just be
Then
that
it's fine.
brightness, you know?
It could be the brightness.
But I don't
yeah.
know. You could kiss 100 boys in bars. More like that?
I like that.
Or
I like
more.
that. No, I liked that. Do you like it?
Yeah, that's fine. Like, let me try that. You wanna call it love. You only wanna be the one that I call baby. You could kiss 100 boys in bars. Shoot another shot, try to stop the feeling. You could say it just the way you are. Make a new excuse, another stupid reason. Good luck. Oh my god. Good luck. Oh.
Woo, woo. A little bit. Gummy bears in between your molars. Good luck, babe. Oh, God.
Good luck, babe. Good luck, babe.
That sounds better. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It goes up there.
Yeah, it's really high. I
like-
know. That's why I was like, no, maybe you could just go in your head voice because we still got a ways to
Yeah.
go.
Good luck. It's like, oh my
Wow.
god. Good luck, babe. Good luck, babe.
Okay, that's kind of fun, though.
That's actually much easier. Good luck,
I know
babe.
that going into full head voice, I totally agree.
Well, because you don't want to make it sound like, good
I know,
babe,
I
you
know,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh my god. Good luck, babe. Good luck, babe. Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
The hardest part about this is that
Babe,
babe, baby, like
baby.
like
Oh, that was
that
off.
transition there.
Yeah.
You don't wanna call, you don't wanna call it love. You only wanna be the one that I call baby. Like that,
Yeah.
baby. That's the note for me.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Baby. I can't sing anything right now because I have my period.
Oh,
Baby, you. Let's do baby, you.
baby, you.
Can you give me like a little bit less on baby,
Baby,
baby, you?
baby, you.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
So less B's. Baby, you could
Just,
kiss
yeah. Just like lighting up that bay. Just like think about it because your vocal folds are like relatively thick at that point, or not like
Yeah.
as thick as they can go. But did you took ballet? I'm
Yeah.
guessing during musical theater school. Like if you're stomping around on the ground, it's gonna be really hard for you to get like that grace back.
Yeah.
So when we need to flip, if our muscles are going like baby, like
Yeah,
it's gonna
yeah,
be really really hard to flip.
Yeah.
Right, so we need a little bit lightness here so we can
Okay.
flip.
Fair.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Baby, you could kiss 100.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah, that was a nice one. That was a nice one. So you want to think about how do I lighten up a little bit from you only want to be the one that I call baby.
Yeah. You only want to be the one that I call baby. You could kiss 100.
That's it. And
that
nobody
feels a lot
cares.
easier.
Nobody cares if you get a little quieter because there's a microphone right here, right? Like
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh, all these songs, they're like so different.
They were all so different.
Oh my god. Well, I guess that was the goal, to pick different things.
Yeah.
All songs that I would have to practice a lot to really get the way I want them to be.
It would take time for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're already doing well. I'm glad we got to do Gravity. I haven't heard that song in a while, but I know that's kind of like in the voice teacher anthology of like
Really?
songs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever sing that one?
No.
I remember singing that one for like a voice teacher. I don't even remember who, but I remember doing it in college because it's like that. Oh my God, something always.
Yeah.
Like,
See, for me, if it wasn't belty, I didn't have any interest in it.
I get that.
But the ending is very belty, so, you know, you
That's
should have
true.
just skipped
That's
ahead to
true.
the end. No, obviously, like, I what I like about gravity is the softer, like for me, like learning that. And
that's probably why you might have not wanted to do it, because the belt wasn't coming towards the end. So you probably like started singing it and you were probably like, oh, I don't like the way this sounds because it's like light and breathy. Because that's how I would be too. I would be like, oh, I can't sing this because it's like really light and like down here. It's like, well, yeah, if you never practice that, you know what I mean? It's like, but at the time, like at Berkeley, especially, people love when you belt.
Oh my God, yes.
You know, like everyone's like, yeah, belt, baby, belt, come on, you know. But I feel like that's kind of shifting, which is cool.
It is. It totally is. Thank you, Billie Eilish.
Yes, thank you, Billie Eilish. And honestly, like a little bit of Sabrina Carpenter now.
Yeah.
Please, please,
For sure. For sure. There's more and more and more artists that are doing that now. I feel like mainstream wise, Billie Eilish was kind of like the first like big one.
Yeah.
So I'm appreciating it a lot more now too. Like the whole like you got a belt all the time version of Lara has died with my vocal injury.
That's
I was
fair.
like, yeah, maybe not. Not that if you belt all the time, you're gonna end up with a vocal injury. If you do it right, it's gonna be fine. I just didn't do it right.
yeah, and that, you know, that I feel like the thing about injuries is that they can happen to anybody. So if you have a vocal injury or are experiencing a type of sound that feels like it could be a vocal injury, even though, you know, there might be something you're technically doing that might be doing that, but it's okay. It happens to everybody. Like, you know, like it doesn't just happen to people who yell and scream. It can happen to anybody, you know? So you're not like a lesser singer if you've struggled with a vocal injury. It's just like a part of like the process of being a singer. You know what I mean?
And I think it's good that we talk about it. It's like a football player. Like they always
definitely
have an injury.
You know,
not always,
yeah,
but
they can be as, you know, they can be as strong as in shape, and sometimes things just happen, you know? There are preventable things and things you can do to help and fix and all that good stuff, just like anything else. But there's such a stigma around people who have vocal injuries, and I'm always like, it's gonna, like, you know, it's just, it's one of those things where it's a part of being a singer.
Yeah, and that's why I try to talk about it a lot. Yeah. To just kind of make it not be the stigma anymore. Just being like, okay, no, this is a part of the process. Like, I hope that it never happens to you, that you never experience it.
Yeah,
but,
definitely. But,
you know, like, it's okay if it does. There's a way to come back from it.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure. Thank you so much, Kate. This was very helpful. You pointed out a lot of things that were new to me. New, like either like the entire like concept, like the twang thing, right? Like, let's reduce the twang. And then also, you know, just like little pointers, like the human thing. I was like, oh my God.
I know, I love that one.
Sing in the middle of your mouth. Like, those are all like new things that I'm like really excited to dig into more and maybe use with some of you guys. If you're doing a lesson with me, like,
I know.
Oh, try the human thing. Like,
I love that
Coach
thing.
Kate taught me.
Yeah, I know.
So thank you so much. It was
no
super helpful.
problem. I'm glad I could come and hang out.
Yes. Thank you. I hope this was helpful for you guys too, to just kind of like see what are the different things that we're doing when you're working on different songs. What are, you know, some of the different techniques, and also, as you can see, some of the same things come up in the different songs because it's the same person singing it, and usually, you know, there's certain tendencies that we fall back into.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, so anyways, thank you so much. Thank you for listening. If you want to work with us, we do one-on-one coaching with singers. So I'll put the link to book a session with me. I'm the one always doing the intro session, get to know you and your voice, and then see who from our team is the best fit for you moving forward. That might be Kate, might be somebody else. We'll see depending on what I'm hearing. And so, yeah, if you want to see what it's like working with us, you can just book a session with me through the link. And I can't wait to meet you in a session and then send you to Kate. Perfect. Thank you so much, Kate, again.
Thank you.
And we'll see you in another episode for sure.
Coming at you live. We'll be coming at you live from Indiana.
Yes, let's go, baby. Let's go. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.